and welcome back to FindersBeepers History Seekers in a tiny little Irish cottage. And I'm excited about this one because I've had a look, I've walked through, I haven't looked properly, but what I've seen looks brilliant. I'm so excited to show you this place. It is spooky, it is full of stuff, and I mean full of stuff. I'd say it's in the middle of nowhere. It sort of is, but it's near quite a busy road. So there's a big busy road flying past, but really not very much about other than that. So anyway, let's get looking round. Right, so we're in pretty much a standard bathroom. So I'll not, oh my lord, apart from that, look at that freaky item. I don't know what she's doing with those fingers, the dirty mare, but that freaks me right out. But other than that, there's not a great deal in here. Now, it's definitely, look at the mould. I'm not quite sure why they've had to put bathroom on it, just in case you don't know. But look at the state of it in here. It's filthy. Absolutely filthy in here. Right, let's go on into the first room. Oh, Celine. I wonder why they're named. Because I thought there was just one little old lady that lived here. But maybe not. This is a child's bedroom. I wonder if Celine is her daughter and this is where she slept before she grew up, because this is quite clearly like 80s or something like that. Maybe not 80s, 1998. So she's probably not much younger than me. Oh, there's a mix of Irish money and English money in there, which is strange. But yeah, all the little trinkets and all the sort of stuff that a teenage girl that was roughly my age would have had, like a scrunchy bobble. Everybody used to have those. I've got a really, really disgusting story to tell you about that, but I don't know. We might keep that to the end. I might not even tell you at all. So what else we got in here? Yeah, look at all the little stickers on the back of here. They're all the sorts of things that they definitely would have sold when I was younger. Oh, I miss Bear. Bring back Bear. But it's definitely, oh, look at the phone. That's similar to one of the first phones. In fact, that might even be the first phone I had. I'm not sure. I think I had one of those at some point. I got my first one in '96. But I don't know if mine were a Vodafone phone. But, oh, look at that tragedy of a 90s jacket. Suede on the outside, fur on the inside. And why does Jesus look so absolutely pissed off at someone? Look at the state. It's like saying that teenage girl's bed. And he's like, oh, look at her. But I don't know what she's looking at. Well, look at this. Wait a minute. Look at that. Those buttons are disgusting. They are the worst. Maybe with 4 holes makes them worse, but or maybe put that little hat on it instead. But yeah, all the bits of money and things in here. Now, this compared to some of the other rooms is nothing. Like, there's some, like, normally I'd get excited about all the little trinkets and stuff like that in here. But compared to the other room I've just come through, this is nothing. I can't wait to show you. Right, heading out of this bedroom. What's this bit for? I know it's like Christian based, but did you have holy water in there? Did you fill it up with holy water and then you could just, like, when you're going for a big poo, you just cross yourself or something? I don't really know. I don't understand the things of the Catholic Church, if I'm being totally honest. You see, I did go to church when I was younger. I went to Methodist church and they couldn't be more opposite. The Methodists are very like, have nothing, and the Catholics have everything. So I don't really know. I don't really understand. Oh, what's that? Oh, I just had a donation through PayPal. Now, I don't know when this video is going to come out. Actually, it's probably come out after the competition, so there's no point telling you. Now, I think this place is a bungalow. So I think we're on one floor. Oh, this is Patrick's bedroom. So is Patrick a boy? Well, obviously he's a boy, but is he like a son? Is that Diana? That looks like Diana being all... It is, look. Diana being all pretty. And I've never said Diana's pretty, but she is on that. She definitely is on that. And there's all sorts of little things. Oh, look. I keep saying it when I go in anyway, but this is what I like about Ireland. All the Catholic stuff. I think it's just so interesting because you don't see it really very often in the English houses. So it's great to see it in places like this. Now, when I was walking around the outside of the building, I noticed this little guy watching me. I'm not going to turn him round because he's happily looking outside. But yeah, I don't know whether the person... I remember being like this. With certain things, if they were in your bedroom and they were watching you, like certain... I didn't have dolls, but certain things that were a bit spooky, you'd turn them so they'd face the other way so they wouldn't look at you when you're asleep in bed at night. And I wonder if that's what Patrick's done. Or maybe he's just mates with him and thought, let him have a nice view out the window while I'm out at school. You just don't know, do you? I am starting to see a few little photos knocking about. I reckon that's maybe 60s, 70s or something like that. Oh, and look. Oh, 1984. Jesus Christ! Patrick's a bit big to be sat on Father Christmas's knee in 1984, isn't he, really? Patrick. And that looks like John Lennon. But let's have a look down here. That gnome looks like he's been in a right scrap. Someone's knocked his nose off. And I'm guessing that's Patrick in the middle of that as well. Oh, there he is, look. Ooh, that's good. You should always look behind curtains, really, because this is where you do find things like photos. I wonder if that's Celine. Celine, and then Patrick down there. Don't really know. Now, because I've been constantly facing this direction, looking over there, looking at things in there, I'd not looked at this, like, in front of me, like, behind the camera. What a weird looking bit of a room. Look at this. I'm guessing, well, it is. It's where the boiler tank goes. And possibly where they used to dry all their clothes and stuff. But he's been using it as a wardrobe. But it's awful. I'd hate to have that in my room. It's not nice at all, that, is it? And obviously, they'll be having leaks coming through. What was that? Look at that old 80s bag down there. I'm going to have to look at that. Dawn Milk. I've never heard of Dawn Milk. I'm guessing that's like a local milk production company. But look at all the proper 80s jumpers and stuff. I've just stuck my head down there as well and it stinks and it just made me feel a little bit sick because all these wet clothes were touching my head as well while I was looking down there. Horrible, horrible stuff. Is that like an old... That's like a military button there, isn't it? Wait a minute, hang on a minute. Let me try and get this out. It's all falling to pieces, to be fair. Now, when I picked it up, half the jacket slumped down there. But it definitely looks like a military uniform that's just rotted away, like totally rotted away. Let's see what that is. Yeah, it is, look. That's GR, George Rex, Royal Engineers. It's a Royal Engineers button. So, I'm guessing whoever's that was in the Royal Engineers. I wonder if there's anything else up here. I feel bad for it falling to pieces, but I don't think anyone were going to be wearing it anytime soon, to be fair. But all the rest just looks like very standard 80s clobber, if I'm being honest. And then that big water tank. Right, let's keep going. Right, down into the entranceway. Well, it's the back door. And I'm guessing that's the front door, but I don't know. Oh, look. Oh, God. It scared me to death. It was just a bit of wood. Made me jump. Yeah, look. Doyle. Doyle family. Oh, my Lord. Look what I've just found. That's a bayonet. That's a blade from a bayonet. Because that bit fits on the gun, doesn't it? Oh, it says here. What's here? It says... I can't read what it says. Pat Jr. used this knife as a boy, as a something boy. Pat Jr. used this knife as a boy. But yeah, that's definitely, it's got all the fittings, look at the top, to fit it onto a gun. Wow, that's not something you find every day, is it? In a house, like just knocking about next to your can of peas and carrots, or your jar of peas and carrots. But yeah, I told you there's some right good interesting stuff. Oh, I used to love things like this. I don't know why, because it's just a piece of rubber, but look at this. Oh, look at, oh God, I can't hold it. This snake. I probably used to have fun with things like that. I really enjoyed it. Bill and Ben. I'm never a fan of Bill and Ben, to be fair. I think my dad liked Bill and Ben. But yeah, rubber snakes were just the best. Very easily entertained. What is this? What is this person in a bag? I have to get that out and then put it back in when I'm done. What the hell is that? I'm the greatest. D. He's got the biggest D. What a dirty boy. God. Does some sucking with them fangs. But yeah, all the rest normal kitchen stuff by the looks of things. I still can't get over that. I am so impressed with that, finding that. It's not something I've ever found before. Now, I don't know if I have told you all before, to be fair. Obviously, I wanting to go to Singapore to go and see where my granddad's brother died and pay respects to his grave, because none of us have been out there. And I'm going to start re-raising the money again to do it. And all the people that have already donated, thank you so much. But the Just Giving page has ended, so I'm going to have to set up a new one, I think. However, when my granddad's dad's second wife died, in one of her drawers was a military Nazi blade, an SS blade, a bayonet and something else just hidden underneath stuff. And it's what George had gone over to Germany and brought back after the war. And we ended up selling them and they went for a fortune. But mad what you find in old people's houses sometimes. Right, so I've not been in this room yet. I did stick my head through the door and it's one of the rooms that made me think, wow, I need to have a look in here. Who are these people? I recognise her face, but I don't understand. And why does it say Gay, the woman who knows best? But I was guessing they threw word, unless she's called Gay, or is it him? No, because he's not a woman. I recognise him, I'm sure he's off Irish TV. And I recognise her, but I don't know where from. But anyway, let's go in. Now this place, obviously, was inhabited by quite an old lady. Up until the end. Some noises then. Didn't like that. Weird noises. Yeah, up until the end of her life. And you can see things had started to go downhill a little bit. Things were getting dirty and not looked after. King Charles there, look. Pots and pans hung up. But then look at the stuff over here. Look at this for a start. God, I'm trying to do it so you don't get a big shine. Look at what it's on. Look at the cabinet. Like sometimes it's very easy just to look at the stuff and not actually look at the cabinet it's on. The work on that cabinet is mad. Proper, some right work gone into that. And then look at this. Look at the chocolate box. That's so good. The big old keys hanging up. Oh God, there's millions of keys. There's some there, some here, some up there. That's crazy. Some little pictures down here and a painting. What else we got? The Christmas Mickey-eyed pie. What? I don't understand. I don't understand that, because it looks like 007, but I don't know if it's like a local party. Look at him. Little nodding monk. Instead of having a nodding dog, you've got a nodding monk. Like, I know they like Jesus and the churchy stuff, but to having a noddy a nodding monk in your car, that's just mad. Now, I do want to start looking through drawers and looking at things properly, but a couple of things. First of all, you can't really tell. This whole thing is leaning backwards, leaning away. Like the top's going to just fall forward any second. And then everything underneath is going to get squashed, including me. So I'm going to look at stuff, but try not to touch too much. Look at her. Oh, once again, why do they have their hand down there? Just seems a bit... Oh, she's holding something. I'll give her an excuse. She's got a bit of bush, a bit of shrubbery in her hand. He's brought a watermelon. Oh, is this... Look at this. Said I wasn't going to touch anything. But when in Ireland and all that, 1980s Guinness bottle. In fact, it's got writing on the back of it. Why have you got writing on the back of it? 1981. It says it there, look. 1981 at something. Why would you put a label on your Guinness? Maybe it's like someone's wedding and you wanted to remember it. Maybe everywhere you went. Look, that one's the same. Everywhere you went, you got yourself a different... That one's got a date there, look. Different bottle of Guinness to remember it. That's cool. I like that. Now, like I said, I am scared. If I pull that too hard, the whole thing's liable to just collapse. And it looks like cleaning stuff in there, to be fair. Let's have a look. What have we got on here? Celebrate the 60th birthday of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Little album. That's good, isn't it? Oh, it's got all the different eras of her life, look. Different dates and where she's been, and I'm guessing all the different places in the world that the UK owned at that point. I'm guessing that's what it all is. That's good. I've just had a bit of a look through here. There's nothing exciting that I can really get to, apart from this little purse. Do you remember purses like this? Everybody used to have little... I hate them, to be fair. Little horrible purses like it. Why is there a baby and a razor blade? That's quite an odd combination, isn't it? A little baby and a razor blade. That's so strange. But yeah, most of it is just bits of paper, and it's very damp in here. Now, I don't just mean this drawer. I mean... Oh, look, there's little toys under there as well. And that's not a human spine. Oh, is it a spine? Is it part of the spine? Anyway, I hope that's not human. I really hope that's not human. And why is it in a drawer down here? Oh, see, bringing back real memories now. Definitely remember having some of those. I didn't have any spine in my drawer, but I definitely had teeth. But yeah, lots of little... Was he one? Oh, yeah, he was. He was one of the ones that he chucked out with a parachute on. And then it all got tangled up and you never played with it again. Definitely remember all of these things. And then there's this guy. Little pencil topper. Stick it on the end of your pen or your pencil. I used to have loads of those. I proper loved them as well. Isn't it weird what you liked as a child? Like what toys you played with and what back then was like your favourite thing, and it could have been something so simple like a pencil topper or like a He-Man figure or something, and it was the thing that you thought about when you were at school, like you can't wait to get home and play with that. But now, I don't know, like Freddie always plays with my old He-Man figures. And I love playing with him, but I get bored after like half an hour of doing it. I used to play for hours. When do we stop being able to play? I know it sort of changes and you end up playing with other things, but like, what makes you not want to play with things like that? Is it just conditioning? Are we told not to do it, so we don't do it? I don't get it. I've just found this hidden away behind a load of stuff as well. Little Beatrix Potter figure. Oh, what's it say? It says, I don't know what it says, but yeah, it's nice, that. It's lovely. And then also in this little box I found, there's a candle that's been brought back from Notre Dame in Paris. I've been to Notre Dame with Andy. So there's some good, I've told you, there's some good little bits hidden away on here. I could look for ages, but the problem is, the issue is while I'm away, I'm not staying in hotels, I'm not staying in accommodation, I'm sleeping in my car. So if I get acky and dirty and gremmy and horrid, then I'm just going to stay acky, gremmy, horrid and dirty. You can baby wipe yourself all you want, but you're still going to stink and you're still going to have bits in your hair. I need to get somewhere where I can have a wash quickly. Now, moving away from here, this has definitely seen some use over the years, hasn't it? It's all rusted down the side. I don't know whether that's from just general dampness in here, because look at the ceilings. It's a bit awful, isn't it? Or if it's from like water spillage over the years, cooking stuff. But also look at the red wall there, and then look at all the smoke that's come up there from cooking things over the years. So I don't know if she's had a bit of a fire on there, or if it's just from cooking. I'm not too sure. But moving round, what else we got on here? There's just so much, so many little. Oh look, that's where she kept her housekeeping money in there. Look. Oh, now I know there's not going to be anything in it because there's people been in here before me, so they can also read, I'm presuming. So I can't get in it anyway. But even if it was full of money, I won't be taking it. But it's just, I don't know. It's a little connection back to her, where she put her money in each week and saved it up, ready to pay for whatever she needs to pay for. Now, there was some photos up here, and they were all laid down. They're a bit, just a minute, they're a bit dirty, but it obviously meant something to her, but they'd all fallen down, and here, I don't know what this one is. That doesn't look that old, really. Maybe 90s, 2000s. But then, there's this one here, which is those same two women that were on that other photo. But this next one confuses me, it really does. I'm going to take it out of that bag to show you. It's a picture of Paul Newman, Hollywood greats, and also Robert Redford. I just think that's really weird that with her family photos, she's got those two all put in a bag to keep safe. And don't worry, I will put them back in the bag when I've done. But I just think that's really, really bizarre. And also this weird little basket thing here. Oh, it's got things in it. But I don't know whether it's some sort of feathers or wood or what it's made out of. It's really odd. Really, really strange. Right, I'm going to have a look in here and see what these things are. Now, that's proper cute. I didn't know what it was at first, but that is all her Tesco receipts. Like, literally all put away safe. And these are all coupons for, like, tea. So she's very well organised. I couldn't do things like that. I'd end up throwing them away every week. But yeah, that's what it's for. So she gets some free tea and she's got her receipts if she needs them. Now, there's not a great deal on here. It's mainly like makeup and stuff like that. So I'm going to have a look over here instead. We've got a wedding photo with those two women on as well that were on before. A little, I don't know who he is. I don't know if I'd trust him with my kids, to be fair. And then look at these. This is really good. I like stuff like this. Oh God, I almost dropped that then. That's glass. And then like some little brooches and things like that. And some glasses that have broken. And some more. Oh, I like that. Oh, it's plastic. I thought it was stone. I thought it was like jade or something like that. But yeah. Oh, what's this as well? Someone's done a little picture. That's got to be 80s. Look at them earrings. Oh, he's here again, look. Patrick's here. What's this one say? It says Mary Doyle. Oh, sisters. Oh, there's no picture. I reckon that's the Doyle sisters then, those two there. I'm guessing that's where it's come from. And that's why we saw the Doyle coat of arms in the other room as well. Right, let's make our way. Oh, wait. I got all excited then because I saw that photo on top and I thought it was a massive pile of photos, but it's not. It's magazines. So, yeah, well, I'm not going to go looking through them. Let's have a look. Oh, my Lord, look at this. They're mushrooms. I think they're puffballs that have exploded or something. Look at that. They're just growing on the floor. I've been standing on them as I've been walking through. That just shows how damp and disgusting it is in here. Absolutely awful. Look at that. That's weird. Like alien babies have exploded in here somewhere. Oh, now. I was going to go straight through there, but I'll have a look in this cupboard first. Oh, look. Look at the little... It's like a little money tin, a telephone box. Another tin there as well. Oh, God. I can't get in that. Why is that jammed shut? I'm going to try again. Now, the top bit just doesn't open at all. I don't really know why, but it's very sticky. So I don't know if it's... And that's, look, that's rusted along the edge, so I don't know if it's the same with this. But yeah, it's only got cups and plates and stuff in it anyway. But they are, I think that's a World Cup 90 mug, that one. Mars Bar World Cup 90 mug. That was my first ever sort of enjoying of football, World Cup 90. Like I said, I love it when we see like 1800s things, early 1900s things. But sometimes seeing stuff like a mug from World Cup 90 will just cheer me right up because it just takes me right back to sitting eating popcorn with my mum and dad in the front room and watching Italia 90. Oh, it brings the music into my head. Now, anyone that watched it will remember what music that is. Put it down in the comments if you remember, and I'll do a bit of a recap and put that in there as well. I wonder if anyone does remember. Right, moving through. These, guessing this is the main front door then. Coming around here. There's even bits and bats outside, bits and bobs outside. But yeah, look, getting more of the Catholic stuff. Coming through the house. And some cats. Oh, I'm saying some cats. I thought that were a cat as well. That's definitely not a cat. We've just got a collection of Jesuses. Jesus. Jesus. What's the plural of Jesus? I know you can't have more than one Jesus technically, but would it be Jesus? Jesus? I'm going with Jesus. So yeah, we've got multiple Jesus. We've got 4. A headless one. Oh no, that might be Mary. That could be Mary. Headless Mary. We've got ghost face Jesus. We've got lazy Jesus. And we've got lazy Jesus' younger brother. So I really hope I'm not offending people. I know I am. I class myself as a Christian, but the thing is, I'm sure Jesus would have a good laugh at that as well. I keep thinking that Mary's got someone's head in her hands, but actually it's just the end of lazy Jesus' stick. Obviously really proud of the Doyle family. It's the Doyle family crest there again. And a barometer. Like, people used to have barometers all the time. I'm sure nobody has barometers anymore. Oh my Lord, look at it in here. I don't even know what this room is in here. I'm guessing maybe. Oh, wow. That's so cute. The little kitten. That's the same photo we saw in there. I'm feeling a bit creeped out by that room. I don't really know why. I'm feeling uncomfortable about it. And I don't know who she is, but she's quite impressive. She obviously likes the Queen. And I'm guessing, is that the sisters again? I don't know. Oh, look. I'm guessing that's the son and daughter, Patrick and Celine. Although it says Mrs. Celine, whatever there, so I'm guessing I don't get it. But that's not the address for here, by the way. Just to let you know, it's not far from here. It's probably about 10 miles away, but it's not here. However, I'm confused now. Was the mother called Celine? Or was the daughter called Celine? Because that was a child's bedroom that said Celine on it before. So I don't really know. Oh, look at that as well. Oh, is this the dad? We've not seen a photo of the dad, have we? So is that Patrick's dad? I don't know, but this is good, isn't it? Try not to make it shine all funny. That's good. Really good. Now, she really likes to put stickers on things to say what things are. That says Elizabeth McBabe, McSomething, and then initialed that. Has she stolen that bag? Is that her friend's bag? And she thought, I'm having that, but I better put a name on it just in case. Thought I heard a voice then. I think it was just my own voice I could hear. But then look, Jack Doyle. So is that's him, innit? It's a caricature of him. So he must have been the dad of young Celine and Patrick. I love putting a picture together of the family and what they would have been like. And I wonder what sort of man he would have been. Would he have been a harsh Irishman? Or would he have been loving and caring and thought about his kids? He seems quite loving and caring on that photo, but you just don't know, do you? And what happened to him? Like, she was left on her own based on what I've seen. Obviously, I'm presuming he died, but I wonder why. I love thinking about things like this. I love thinking about the history of this place and how it got to be as it is. Right, this is the room that's making me feel a bit weird. And it's definitely, I'm presuming, her room, although we haven't got a tag this time to tell us. But there's so much stuff in here. There is just, I don't even know I'm going to walk around the room. There's that much stuff. But, oh, is this a whole family photo over here? Right, let me just get to it and I'll have a look. Yeah, this looks like them, doesn't it? That looks like the daughter. So it's Patrick and Celine. I don't know if she was called Celine as well, the older woman. And then the husband. Oh, and there's some older photos down here as well, look, hidden away. What's this say? Rosalie O'Neill, Celine Doyle. I wish it had got a date on it. Yeah, that's some look. So that is her there. So she's Celine Dion. She's Celine Dion, apparently. She's Celine Doyle. That's what I meant. I wonder if there's anything like... Oh, no, there's nothing on the back. I thought it might tell us what year it was. Because though it's weird, because that photo, I would say, is maybe 60s. But then this photo, I don't know. I think it looks slightly later. Don't know. Let me know what you think. Is it just because that's colour and that's black and white? That's why I'm thinking it. Like I said, it's really awkward manoeuvring my way around this place because I don't want to break things. I feel like things are breaking under my feet all the time. I don't want to stand on stuff. I don't want to piss off Jesus because he... oh, I thought that were him then. In loving memory of Aidan O'Hagan. Died 2007. So there was someone still here in 2007. And then look, that's good as well. When the sun's shining through that, it'd look lovely. In fact, there's a lot. These are all dead people things. Look. Annie McGuinness, 1997. They are all... People seem to collect things like this, don't they? In grateful appreciation. Matt Fox. I can't open it. Wait a minute. 2002. Look at those dummies. They're old dummies, aren't they? Wow, I wonder if they're the sort of dummies I would have had when I was little, back in the 1980s, or are they older than that? I've not even noticed those. I'm not going through all these death cards because it makes me sad, and when I'm by myself it's even worse. I've always had a real sense of sadness in these places when it's got so much like personal connection, but when you're on your own as well, then you're thinking about your, oh God, give me a minute. When you're thinking, oh God, I can't even do it, I'm trying. When you're thinking about your own family miles away and you're missing them, you just think about these old people and they're on their own all the time and they miss the people that they love. I'm sorry, it's silly. But when you're on the road and I'm only away for 4 days, but like Rachel's away for a week, she's gone to Cyprus, and like Freddie's played football this morning and I've missed it. Sad, things like that are sad. So what is it like when all your family have died and your kids have moved out and then they're not bothered anymore and they're doing their own lives, which is good, that's how it should be. But it's sad. It's genuinely sad, and I didn't want to. I don't get upset like this very often on camera. I do, clearly I do, but it's really sad. And I'm not getting sad about me. I'm more getting sad about this lady. What a stupid old fart I am sometimes, really. I just care about the people I care about. I've always loved the people I love, and I put my heart and soul into them. So when they're not there, I struggle a little bit sometimes. But I'll be back home tomorrow, so it's fine. But yeah, look at these. These are good, aren't they? That's a little blessing. Felt like somebody were outside there. That's Jesus. I don't know who she is over there. And then there's loads of bits. Oh, there's like a camp bed down there as well. I really can't move. I want to sort of like open up these. Oh, there's nothing in that little suitcase. I do want to sort of look in them and see what's there, but I don't want to start digging down too much into things because it stinks and because it's someone's stuff. I was just having a look at all the proper 80s clothes in here, the big shoulders and things like that. Just a random bottle of alcohol shoved in the cupboard. And then you've got Chinese checkers, Waddington's Dentist. That sounds a fun game. And Blockade. All the proper 80s games. So I reckon they weren't much different in age to me, you know. What we got on here? Little man waving. Like I said, there's lots of bits of things to look at. But children's friends, clips and safety pins. Very well organised lady, definitely. Anyway, hey, what's it? First National City Bank, New York. That doesn't fit. That doesn't go with this place. What? I don't understand. Oh, it's an address book. I wonder if she's been to America then and picked that up. That's really, really weird. Little record player over there as well. Right, let's move on into what I think is the final room. And I genuinely am sorry for getting upset, because I know that it probably will upset a couple of other people as well, and that's not my intention. But I don't know, it's just hard sometimes. Like, most of the time I'll be fine, I'll be enjoying myself and I'll be content doing what I'm doing, and then you just get those seconds where, I don't know, I'm just a family man, that's all I am. So yeah, don't think that there's something wrong with me and I need some sleep, or I need to go home, or I need to just think about my family more. I'm fine, don't worry. I just need to put that out there. Right, so moving up into what I think is like the living room and the final room. Got some pictures in there. Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought that was a real dog laid next to the settee then. I genuinely thought that was a dog. Oh my Lord. That's scary. Not scary, It just looked like it were laid next to the fire, like it was supposed to be there. That is bizarre. Now, it looks like she definitely has been to America, because I do keep seeing American things and like Mexican hats. So I don't know if she's done a tour of America and on into Mexico or something like that as well, which back in the 80s was a big thing, I suppose. Well, it still is now, but you've got all the pencil cases. You've got the communion massive cross stitch where Jesus has got no mouth, so he's looking at all the food on the table and going, how the fucking hell am I going to eat all this? This place is mad. There's just so much stuff. There's things falling off the ceiling as well. But there's so much stuff to look at. So many things. I could spend ages. Oh, some good stuff in that cupboard. We'll look at that in a second. But one thing I did notice when I was looking at the Bugs Bunny New York thing, look at this. So that's those two we were looking at. That's Patrick and Celine, the younger Celine, I'm presuming. Still not sure if that's definitely right. And then look, this is Patrick grown up, I think. He's looking very, a bit special, isn't he? Has he turned into a vicar? Is that the same man? No, but that looks like, he's like a pretty boy, isn't he? Look at his eyelashes and that coiffed hair. And then you've got the 1980s girl. Is that her? So what, is that like 60s, do you think? 70s, 60s, 70s, something like that? And then this is a bit later in the 80s. Wow. That hair is magnificent. It really is. And then I wonder, that's not him though, is it? I don't think it is him. Right, so moving back over to this cupboard. In fact, before I look in the cupboard, we've got some more Doyle stuff there as well. And behind this door, oh, look. Oh, look. Patrick Prunty. Why is he called Prunty? That's strange. Some 1980s pictures of that girl. That's in there as well. Oh, that's a good... Look at that 1980s picture. That looks really arty. I don't think it's supposed to be like that, but it's good. Really weird. Right. Let's come... Oh, what we got down here as well. Somebody playing a flute. I wonder why he was in the newspaper. I'd like to be able to see, but I can't. I don't want to pull it out. I don't want to pull that out of there. Now look at this I've just found. McCabe and Sheridan, a portrait of two families. And then it says, I don't know who it's by, but it literally, look. Dear Celine, for over a year and a half I've been working on the enclosed portrait of two families. I have many people to thank, my parents, my sister, my wife, Carmela, and first on my list. Next, all the family members who responded my questionnaires and requests for photographs. I deeply appreciate their assistance. Lastly, I wish to acknowledge the assistance of Miss Marie Bliss of White Plains, who helped type and retype the family history. I've enclosed a comment and correction form and would appreciate your input. Eugene Sheridan. So it's obviously some part of... They're from New York, look. Oh, that's what the connection is. 1986. So they've been putting the family tree together. And look, it tells you all the history and everything like that. The Sheridan family tree. And I've been looking through it. It's got all the photos. Patrick McCabe. When he was born. All the different people in there, and I'm guessing she will have then had to write back. I really would like to look through this. Oh, I thought that was a prison photo. It's a passport photo. Yeah, I'm guessing she's had to write back and say, yeah, this is right, or no, this is wrong. What an amazing piece of history that is. And it's just sat here rotting away. But I'm guessing this is just a copy of the original that he will have then made. I hope that got saved. Look at him. Look, to have this. Phil A. Sheridan. Imagine having all this history on your family with all those photos. It's like the equivalent to Ancestry these days, or My Heritage. It's crazy, that. Really, really crazy. Now I keep noticing things. I feel like I'm almost done, and then I find something else. That's Richmond Castle. That's not far from me. That's Yorkshire. So there's a connection to Yorkshire there as well. She's obviously been. And then down here, you've got an accordion, which I don't know if it still works. Yeah, it does. You could imagine them. Oh, it's a proper one as well with the buttons. You can imagine them sitting in here having a bit of a shanty, having a laugh and singing. Oh, it's just so good. Like, I do love mansions and asylums and big houses, but there's nothing better than that personal connection to somebody in their house, looking at their stuff, thinking about the day-to-day life. It's brilliant. It's so, so good. And I know I get passionate, and I know you're probably laughing at me going, oh, Matt, oh, you just get too excited about stuff. I do, because I love it. I think it's brilliant, and it just brings it back to life for me. It really does. Now, there's lots of broken ornaments in here, so I won't really look in that one. However, it was this cupboard I wanted to look in. I kept saying I was coming to it, and I never did. Look at this. You've got Freaky Barbie in the corner, and then I had that picture up on my wall when I was a kid behind the little Bambi deer thing. Then you've got a big fat gnome that's obviously an alcoholic, because look at the colour of his nose. You've got one of those sherry caskets. Were they made by Wade, those? I can't remember. Just a minute. Oh God, I've got to be careful. Yeah, look, Wade. I had a feeling they were. And he used to get sherry, port, and whiskey maybe? I can't remember. And then you've got all the other bits of pottery in there as well, some good bits. I like that as well there. Oh, this place has been amazing. And I actually thought we'd done, but there appears to be a door here and here. But I'm guessing that's just where, that's the main entrance where the post, oh my God, no it's not. This place goes on forever. It's like a maze. It looks tiny from outside. Before we leave, remind me, you're not here with me. What an idiot. When I leave, I'll try and remember to show you the outside of the house, and you won't believe that there's all these rooms in it. Seriously. Right, so Jesus has proper freaked me out then. He's sat guarding the door. I'll put him up here to show you. It's weird. Is it like the Turin Shroud? That's what it looks like. And as you move it, it's like Turin Shroud, Jesus. Turin Shroud, Jesus. It's just a bit weird. Look, is it holy water or is it just to hold your keys? It seems to be on a lot of the doors. Look at the wallpaper in here. Look at this wallpaper. Oh my Lord. Look at this stuff. Is there a name on here? Celine Bronte. Oh, of course. I'm an idiot. Doyle's her maiden name. Bronte is her married name. That makes so much more sense now. That's why the boy was called Bronte. I just couldn't work that out in my head. I'm a bit stupid sometimes. But look at this. So I don't know if that's which Celine we're on now. We've got multiple Celines. We've got this, which is really good. But the thing is, it doesn't match up because we've got like kids' wallpaper again. And that other bedroom looked like a kid's room. Look at that Pepsi Cola bag. I bet that's worth some money, you know. It's probably an absolute mess, but that's like a proper 1980s Pepsi Cola bag. That would go so well on Etsy. Obviously, I'm not taking it, but it would. And then some absolutely tragic 80s clothes. It wouldn't have been tragic to them at the time, but looking back at 80s clothes and 70s and 60s clothes now, it certainly is. What else we got in here? Another monk with a faceless child. Is it that child's, is it symbolic? He's not allowed to tell anyone anything that's happened to him, and that's why he's got no mouth. Maybe, you just never know. Dodgy fellas. You've got a little vial full of Mary, which is a bit odd. Loads and loads of Catholic things in there as well. A little, I can't think of the word. There's a word for little Christian symbolism things. I can't remember what it is there. It's just little crosses everywhere. And then stuff in the bottom of there. I've already looked at that. What we got on the bed? Sponges and soaps. People have been rifling through these, look. Absolutely rifling through them. Bibles. What's this one here? Oh, I wonder who she is. Is that Celine? I just don't know. Is it another Celine? Is it her? Is that Celine and Celine? And is Patrick now Superman? Patrick Superman. That's it. He's got a secret mystery alter ego. He's Super Patrick. Oh, look. Another one. He's whispering in the ear saying, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. So, what's this? The Columcille Hall was destroyed by fire on Monday night. Oh. I wonder where that is. I wonder if it's something I can get into and have a look round. But yeah, there's just like all sorts on here. I think this might be the mother's room, but originally was used as a child's room and she just liked the wallpaper and kept it. It seemed to make more sense that. Right, let's go and have a look in that other room. I am genuinely shocked with how much stuff there is in here and also how big it is. I genuinely thought it was like 4 rooms and we've been in loads. Right, so I'm guessing this is another bedroom. I don't know whose room this would be. Oh, it's more of a storage room by the looks of things. Where they dumped all the stuff. I'll have a look over there in a minute. I just wanted to look at this. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Oh dear. A lot of these... I feel like some of them have had the face removed on purpose. Like someone's come in and gone, nah, I don't like stuff to do with Catholics, so I'm going to smash their heads in. Is that her? I think that might be her. That's the older Celine, I think. Not 100% sure. And then we've got some sort of caged clown. Don't really know why the clown was under a cage, but he can go back under there because obviously he's a trouble causer. I had a quick look in there. There's some big glasses and I don't know if this open. No, I didn't open at this side. Some big glasses and some books and a toy car and some coats. But then there was these. Are these old? Look at it. Why are they green like that? Are they motorcycle glasses? But if they are, why the hell are they that green? That's so strange. Like, I don't know what to say about those. They're really strange. Good, I like them, but odd. Sort of want to put them on, but they're so dirty, I'll end up getting dust in my eyes and stuff. Now, you remember when you were a kid, when you were poorly and you first started getting the opportunity, you weren't having like liquid paracetamol anymore. I don't think that even existed when I was little, but you used to have a tablet because you got a banging headache, you weren't very well, and you tried to swallow it and it was so big and got stuck in your throat and you used to choke on it, and then your mum would be like, you're gonna have to chew it, and like, oh, this is awful. This down here is what it felt like to take a paracetamol as a child. These here are massive. They're huge, and I don't know what they are, but that's just made me think then of what it was like to have paracetamols as kids, because they just felt massive in your throat. And I think that's, I don't know if they are paracetamol. I have no idea. What does it say on the bottom? Oh, aluminium hydroxide tablets. I don't know what that's for. I'm sure you'll tell me though. Now, she's got absolutely loads of TV licenses. I can't really show you, but 70 quid. I can't show you because it's got the address on. But while I was looking in this wardrobe, I just noticed behind all the dodgy 1980s belts, I don't know if I can show you this very well, is this, which is really hard to film. It says, the Pioneer Total Abstinence Association. What is that? Is that basically to say, oh, 1958, Celine Doyle, that she's Office of Victim? I don't understand. I offer the prayers, works and suffrage through this day, of this day through the most. I can't do it because I can't hold this and it's like bouncing up and down. Thy victim of love. Oh yeah, here we go. Thou my love, 300 days indulgence. I don't understand what it's for. Is it saying you can't do something for 300 days? You can't have a quick bum? You can't have a pint? What is it for, that? Tell me what that is, because I think that's really good. It's good in a weird way. Well, there's not much else on here, to be fair. Just clothes, and like I said, it's a bit of a dumping room. So there's like Christmas decorations in there from the 1980s. There's a true crime magazine here from 1991, which looks Flapper Velma's Hammer Murder. Some very odd stuff, but it's all interesting, isn't it? It's all good. Just as I thought I'd done, I've just come back from Freaky Moving Jesus. Thought, oh yeah, I'll head out now and I'll go outside and show outside what it's like. But I've just found this room. So yeah, the fur coat made me look. Now the floor in here is dead, I think, because it dips down there massively. Oh Lord. But look in here. It's the sitting room. Oh my God, this is awful. This is really awkward. I'm scared this whole floor is going to collapse. Yeah, look. She liked her gnomes. And nodding monks as well. Gnomes with trowels. She proper loved her daughter and her son. You could tell so much how much she loved them. I wonder where they are now and why have they not come back for their stuff and to get the things off the mum. It's just so sad. It really is so sad. Those glasses are from 1930, or maybe they're just 1930s styled glasses, I don't know. And you've got a little freaky baby. Look at that for 90s, 60s, 70s decor. Oh, look. Whose wedding? Oh, is that their wedding photo? Is that the older Celine and the dad's wedding photo? But then you don't see him much later than that. I wonder what happened to him. I really do wonder what happened to him. And then more freaky 1980s dolls and toys and stuff. I wish you could see. You can never see on camera how much things drop away. But look at the wardrobe. The wardrobe's tipping over like that purely because the floor is gone. Absolutely gone. But hey up, that might be here, you know. I think it is. I think that's here. Now look at that. It doesn't look very big on the outside, does it at all? Oh, look. Squadron. Oh, presented to Mr. Paddy Doyle. Oh, now I'm confused because he's called Paddy Doyle now as well. What's that say? By the officers of 426 Transport Squadron. 426 Royal Canadian Air Force. That's all weird as well, isn't it? Why Canadian? I'm sure some of our Canadian followers will be well into that. That's very much like the Beeper Army logo as well, isn't it? Ours is 2017 Beeper Army logo. Oh, that's all really good, isn't it? And look, with the local vicar, she's thinking what's coming up next, and he's sniffing his fingers from what's just happened. So, and look at this. Oh God, this floor. That's a massive shell, isn't it? Oh, I can't even pick it up, it's that heavy. That's got to be from World War II, or maybe even World War One. That is huge. Let's see if I can hold it properly now. Yeah, look. It's got, 1944. It says it on the bottom there, look. World War II shell. Someone's brought that back from the war. That was really hard to pick up. Really hard to pick up. Anyway, what is that all about? Are these for like how? Oh, the salt and poppers, just to get your bum all open. Now, salt and pepper pots, but you could be happy one day, and then mega pissed off the next. Look at them. They're scary. Better turn them back round again. I don't know if they're just as scary on the happy day, to be fair. He is. He's very scary. Oh, there's just so many. Oh, look. More wedding photos. That's definitely her and him. Oh, it's such a shame. So sad. It really is sad. Anyway, I think we're about done. I can't see anything else that I can look at without falling down through the floor somehow. So, right, let's just check there's nothing else on here first. Community games, some sort of weird, I don't even know what this is. I can't even pick that up, but it's weird. Knives and forks. No, I don't think there's anything else down there. Right, I'll show you outside quickly. Something else I've just noticed as I walk through there, I think that's carnival wear, that orange stuff in there. It hasn't got that sheen to it, but I'm sure it's carnival wear. Anyway, outside we go. Now, I've just had a look round the back. There is a garage and there is an outbuilding, but it's not worth looking at. There's nothing to see. But there's so much of the stuff just shoved outside, like thrown all over, which is a shame. I've got to be careful because there's somebody's house right there. That's why I'm whispering. Now, I've got to be careful because I'm right next to the main road, but this is the front of the house. Now, it is extended round the back, but you just can't tell from the front. So anyway, I'm going because I don't want to get caught. So I'm off back to the car and I'll see you up there. Right, I'm on my way out of here. I'm going to go because I've got to get to this next place quite quick. Have a really, really good day. Hope you enjoyed the Explore as much as I did. Obviously, I'm less emotional now, but it was really, really good. Anyway, I'll see you all soon. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.